Ministry of External Affairs suspends Vijay Mallya's passport on the recommendation of Enforcement Directorate. Gives 1 week's time to Mallya to respond as to why his passport should not be impounded and revoked. President Pranab Mukherjee recalls victory in 1971 Bangladesh Liberation War as best example of synergy in military history. Addressing the graduation ceremony at Defence Services Staff College in Wellington in Tamil Nadu, lauds strategic military victory achieved by the country in 1971. Sale and purchase of all forms of chewable tobacco banned in Delhi. Manufacturing, storage and distribution also banned. 1-year ban comes into effect on gutka, pan masala or any other product containing chewable tobacco. Second phase of odd-even scheme for private four-wheelers in Delhi kick-starts. 16-day scheme exempts vehicles with women drivers or carrying students in uniform. DTC and Delhi Metro to increase trips to handle extra rush. Last rites of Major Amit Deswal performed today at his ancestral residence in Jhajjar. He made the supreme sacrifice in the duty of the nation while fighting militants in Manipur. Petrol price was today slashed by 74 paise and diesel by Rs 1.30 a litre including VAT. The new rate will come into effect from midnight tonight. With this now, petrol will cost Rs 61.13 in Delhi. In West Bengal, campaigning ended this evening for the second phase of polling to be held on Sunday. In all, 383 candidates are in the fray for 56 seats under this phase. The BJP has fielded candidates for 53, the Congress for 55 and BSP for 43. Heatwave conditions continue to sweep Odisha and Telangana with the mercury crossing the 45-degree mark at some places. In Odisha, Titlagar continued to boil at 45.5 degrees Celsius, emerging as the hottest place. Besides, 13 other places recorded temperature above 40 degrees. Telangana government has advanced summer vacation for schools by 1 week due to continuing heat. Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley has intervened at the G20 Finance Ministers and Central Bank Governors meeting in Washington, D.C. He called for need of an effective and tangible policy response by countries to revive the trade engine of the global economy. He emphasizes that countries must avoid trade protectionist measures and refrain from competitive devaluations. Tourism Minister Mahesh Sharma has said, aiming to increase maritime and cruise tourism in the country, the centre has set up a task force to streamline process and monitor the outcome on the sidelines of Maritime India Summit. India slams use of hidden veto after China blocks its bid at the UN to Jaish-e-Mohammed chief Masood Azhar. Says the world body's general members are never informed of the reason for not acceding to requests for sanctioning terrorists. At least 30,000 civilians have fled fighting between jihadists and rebels in northern Syria in the past 48 hours, Human Rights Watch said, calling on Turkey to open its borders to them. Brazil's Supreme Court has rejected a government injunction aimed at preventing an impeachment vote against President Dilma Rousseff. The Supreme Court made its decision in an extraordinary session. 5 persons, including a woman, have been arrested by counter-terrorism police in London linked to the probe into the Brussels and the Paris attacks. The arrests were made as part of a Europe-wide investigation involving French and Belgian authorities into the terrorist attacks in Paris last November and Brussels last month. The Indian hockey team thumped host Malaysia 6-1 to enter the final of the Sultan Azlan Shah Cup. 5-time champions will face Australia in the summit clash on Sunday.